morning, YouTube. I want to thank you for coming by and checking this out. It's a cold morning. It's like 37 degrees this morning. And what we're looking at here is an old thing. This is the old Foundry that I had built, part of it, and I knocked out the inside. And there's an old saying that says old things go away when new things come to play, or maybe I just made that up. I'm not sure which, but give me a second here and I'll go show you what the insides look like. Alright, so here we are. What you're looking at here is the insides of the Foundry, and what you're looking at here is the Foundry Smith. All this gray, and it's like a, I don't know what to call it, almost like a styrofoam, but it's not. This is the fire brick that was in the bottom. There's another piece of it over there. So that's what made up the Foundry, and after 4 years it's gone away, and we're going to have a new one to show you here in just a little bit. So I'll be back. Well, guys, winter's almost here. It was 25 last night, or this morning, I'm sorry, it was 25. And now it's about 44 with a 10-mile-an-hour wind, so it's still a little chilly. And as you can tell by my voice, I did something I shouldn't have done, I guess, and I think I've caught the flu. Hoping that's all it is. But anyhow, what you're looking at here is my electric Foundry. And if you notice down there at the bottom, the name, I'm going to call it 2Auto, is the brand. And it's good for smaller pours. But you get anything larger and it really has to work and struggle to get there, and I always wish that they would make a new one that maybe was propane. So let me show you what happened. So now what you're looking at is the box that came yesterday. And it's, again, the 2Auto melting furnace, only this one is propane. This is what I wished for. Maybe I should have wished for $1 million, huh? So I'm going to unbox this thing and see what it looks like, and I don't know how long I can stay out here because it's a little chilly in the shop even, but I'll be back. Guys, I got the box open and we'll see what we got here. I don't know what this is. Well, it's a 6-month warranty. We'll keep that. And this is a genuine, wow, big manual for the unit with pictures, colored pictures. Very nice. I will read that. See if there's any tips. And this is something. Feels like might be a mold. This is a little hard to lift and do that too at the same time. I'm not real coordinated this morning. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. What it is, it's a mold. I can get that out of there. I think I'd find a tripod and hook this thing up to a tripod, huh? That's a pretty healthy mold. That might be a pound or a little bit more. So we'll get that away from here. Alright guys, I'm back, and here we got the burner. Nice healthy burner. Very good. We got an air adjustment here. This is where your propane goes in. And this is laying on it. I have no clue what the heck this is. It's like a little hard hat or something. I don't know what the heck that is. But maybe it's in the instructions, so I'll try and read that. So let's put this down here somewhere safe. And whatever the heck this thing is. And we'll take this out and this out. Oh goodness, that's heavy. Why is that so heavy? Alright, I'm going to have to use 2 hands on this. Okay, so this is the lid. It was on the other side of the styrofoam here. You can see right there. And that's where the burner was in the mold. So we don't need that. Lots of stuff in here. Let's see. Let's not knock anything over. I'm going to put the lid on the bench. There we go. That's where it's going to go. It's powder coated. That probably won't last long when we get cooking. Let's see, we got, here's a genuine pair of gloves. Looks an awful lot like my old pair of gloves. Over here on the electric one. Yeah, same thing. Alright, let's go see what else is in here. Okay, there's a bunch of bags with nothing in them. I don't know what that is. There's another bag with, holy smokes, like 6 or 8 or 10 of these. And I'm going to probably leave them right there. And I know what this is a genuine 30 psi regulator with a gauge. Very cool. Very cool. This is what I wanted. Alright, I'll be back. Now I am going to need 2 hands. Hey guys, everything's unpacked. We got this crucible with it also. And I think it's a 6. It might be a 6. It looks like about a 3 or 4. Pair of tongs for getting it out of the foundry. You just grab the edge, pick it up, and you can set it out. And this is the burner, like I said. And it slides in here like that. And you tighten up the set screw, and you're ready to fry, or fly, whatever. And inside there's fire brick for the crucible to sit on. So all in all, this looks like a pretty good unit, a reasonable price. And if you look under here, it's got little legs that sets it up off the concrete. Like when I used mine on the floor, you saw how it burnt the floor when my other one went. So okay, I'm running out of air, so I'm gonna have to take a break. And I do have some rigidizer for this wool, ceramic wool. There we go, that's what it is, ceramic wool. Don't know where I put it, but we'll put rigidizer on it and let it sit for 24 hours on here and on the lid, on the inside of the lid. That way you don't get little chunks of crap laying everywhere. As you can see, it looks just like a cotton ball inside here. So anyhow, that's going to be all for today. I gotta quit. Be back. Hey guys, it's warmed up a little bit. It's about 49 out now, so decided to come back out here for a little bit. Hope you can understand me. So I'm going to try putting this together. Do what's needed here. As you can see, it's a pretty simple setup. This burner goes in, and what you want is this pipe to be perfectly level. So you can do that and tighten this down. And that keeps it level. This has to be tight, which it is. This is your air adjust. So you can get more or less air just by spinning this in or out. If you look in, well, you can't look in here, but this pipe has a small hole in it in the bottom. That's where you feed. That's where you feed your propane in here, and it will fit on here. So that's good. This is good. Let me get the regulator and see what I have to do with it. Be right back. All right, guys. This is relatively simple. I know anybody can do this, but By the way, this manual is really good. It's better than most. And this is set up for American type thread setups for the propane. So this goes on like that. And I'll probably put some propane Teflon tape on that. Although I don't think it needs it because it's kind of a seat. So that's that. Standard for the propane bottles, our propane bottles. It's 30. It's a 30 psi regulator, and I've got two other ones because I'm not crazy about this. Man, when it's cold like this, because it wants to pull the Foundry over if you just let it hang. I mean, it wants to do that, so I might put my other regulator on it. We'll see. But anyhow, that's all there is to that. It's a good little regulator. At least it appears to be. I shouldn't say it's good. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, it turns easy. Everything's as it should be. So where we're at now is, I think I would like to put the chemical on the ceramic. Let me get this out here. On the ceramic wool. Somebody's t-shirt. And I'll put that inside and out. And that should keep us from getting black pieces falling off after this thing gets up and going. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me get that out and we'll look at it. Alright guys, so here's the Rigidizer. It's a liquid. And it's got some kind of an inner seal here. And you can spray it on, you can brush it on, you can roll it on. It really doesn't matter how you do it. But it's got to sit for 24 hours. Which, and all that's going to do, it's going to make a more solid surface for the wool. And keep from, look at the dust. You don't want to get that in your lungs. Because it is a ceramic wool. So, I'm thinking as cold as it is. Yeah. Let me get the lid off there and find something to put that in, and we'll brush it on, at least on the lid. See how that goes. Be back. Alright guys, I guess I'm ready to go here. I got a brush and I got a little container to put this in. After 10 minutes of trying to get the cap out of the inside of it. So we ought to be ready to go. I don't think this will eat anything. So we'll just pour a little bit in there. And supposedly you can just brush this on and let it dry for 24 hours. Oh, this is going to be exciting to watch this. So it's just a clear liquid, and it will make this harder on the surface, so when you're banging it around and whatnot, that it doesn't chip out, tear. And when you're doing a pour, or just a melt even, I've seen these go black, even mine, the one that I made, it kind of crumbles, and if you weren't watching real careful, you could get that extra stuff, like see this little here, falling in your pour, in your metal, and it'd ruin the pour. So I bet you're about had it with this, huh? Hey, I can still talk yet, so maybe I'll go do a little bit more. No, I won't have you watch any more of this. Okay. That's good for now for that. And you've seen all you need to see. Alright guys, I guess I'm ready to go here. I got a brush and I got a little container to put this in. after 10 minutes of trying to get the cap out of the inside of it. So we ought to be ready to go. I don't think this will eat anything. So we'll just pour a little bit in there. And supposedly you can just brush this on and let it dry for 24 hours. Oh, this is going to be exciting to watch this. So it's just a clear liquid, and it will make this harder on the surface, so when you're banging it around and whatnot, that it doesn't chip out, tear. And when you're doing a pour, or just a melt even, I've seen these go black, even mine, the one that I made, it kind of crumbles, and if you weren't watching real careful, you could get that extra stuff, like see this little here, falling in your pour, in your metal, and it'd ruin the pour. So I bet you're about had it with this, huh? Hey, I can still talk yet, so maybe I'll go do a little bit more. No, I won't have you watch any more of this. Okay, that's good for now for that, and you've seen all you need to see. Well guys, the rigidizer worked. That's really good, all the way around here. So that came out good, and I lost my voice, and I'm not going to be able to talk very long, so give me just a second. Well guys, I'm apologizing for this video. Having this flu hasn't been good, and losing my voice has been worse, so hope you enjoy this video anyhow for a little bit. Give it a thumbs up if you can. Thanks so much for watching.